All right. How are we doing? And also, thank you, Leo Tennyson, for becoming a member. I'm assuming that's new, but yeah, guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh my god. Yay! You're a member. Let's go. How is everyone today? Oh my god, how is everyone how is everyone today? Godzilla minus one was deserving. No, no, Hannahbot. No, Godzilla minus one was not deserving. It was a great movie, but it did not have the best visual effects. It was probably number 5 to get nominated. Liam says, "I'm seeing Wicked for Good tomorrow. So excited, man! I wish I could see it. I want to see Wicked for Good when it comes out. I'm very curious to see how that's going to, you know, how that's going to turn out in terms of the Oscars. But, yeah, like, oh my god, because I have there's a possibility. Like right now, I already have 3 genre films in Best Picture, and already that might feel like too much. So I don't know what to do there. Can you review Wicked on the channel, not just members? I don't. The problem is if it's not just for members, then because the thing is with the first the Wicked's already kind of come and gone, and I feel like that would do bad for the algorithm. So it's if I were to just do it publicly. So up, Kristen, how's your day going? See any movies lately? I'm trying to think of what I did. I don't know if I said this, but I saw Anemone this week. Anemone was great. No. The movie's not great. The movie's good. I think it's good, not great. But Daniel Day-Lewis, so far, he's the performance to beat this year for me. At least in terms of my personal opinion. I don't know if he's going to get nominated for the Oscar, even though he should. But in terms of my personal acting favorites, he's Daniel Day-Lewis. If he were to win another Oscar for this, I would not be upset. He's the GOAT. Good day, everyone. How do we know K-pop Demon Hunters is eligible for... Do we know if K-pop Demon Hunters is eligible for Comedy Musical Picture of the Globes? Yes, actually. Okay. I don't know if we know the official placement of it, but, if we're talking about eligible, then I would have to assume yes. Because... animated film, the Golden Globes, changed their rules to where animated movies can get nominated for the Best Picture categories now, like they used to back in the day. Because before they introduced Best Animated Feature, you used to see movies like The Lion King winning Best Picture Musical or Comedy. That happened. Toy Story 2... Toy Story 2 I think it won back then. Chicken Run, I think, was nominated. Shrek was nominated. They used to nominate animated films for the picture categories a lot. So I think it's eligible, but do I think it's going to get nominated? No. Hello, Adam Hakimi. Daniel Day-Lewis is a freaking beast. He is. Oh my god. Again, if he were to win again, which again, there's no way he's going to win for this. But if he were to win, I would not be upset, because he's just that good at what he does. I really hope he does come back to acting, because we need Daniel Day-Lewis again. We need Daniel Day-Lewis to be in movies again. K-pop Demon Hunters is going to underperform in Precursors, in my opinion. How so? In terms of nominations or wins? Because if we're talking about wins, then it's definitely going to underperform because it's not going to be eligible for the BAFTA. And honestly, I'm starting to think that maybe even it could even lose the Golden Globe for Best Animated Feature. K-pop Demon Hunters are going to get nominated for the stupid Box Office Achievement Award. I don't think so. That would be crazy if it ended up biased. Because I know that in the rules they have a little metric thing in there for streaming films, but I just have no idea. Do you think the Metacritic score for Wicked for Good will be higher than the first? Wicked had a 73, And there's been a oh wait, it's all the way down at 73. Ugh. There's been a couple of early reactions saying that act of Wicked as much as the first act, and I feel like, and people were calling me crazy, like, oh, John Q's gonna change it all. It's good. He's gonna change it all, and it's starting to look like I might be correct. Unfortunately, I don't think so. Daniel Day-Lewis came back mostly or totally because of his son. We'll have to see. I mean, I know that people, like, we'll have to see how he feels. I mean, because, like, the one thing I've kind of realized, whenever people say that they are retiring, they don't really retire, really. I mean, hell, look at, Hayao Miyazaki. He's retired twice now, and he's coming back to do another movie, so we'll have to see. At Golden Globe, would Arco win then? Or Zootopia 2, or even Amelie? Here's the problem. I don't think Zootopia 2 is going to be the winner we think it is. Because, I mean, well, for one, animated sequels don't really win unless they're Toy Story. And even I even forgot this. The first Zootopia didn't even win the BAFTA. It didn't win, it lost to Kubo and the Two Strings. So, that makes me think that Zootopia 2 is going to get nominated, but it's just not really going to be in win contention. Arco is interesting, though. Because I think it's going to be Arco or Little Amelie. It's weird, because, like, Little Amelie is more acclaimed than Arco, but Arco also has Neon distributing it. And also, if this were to get nominated for Best Animated Feature, Natalie Portman would be nominated because she's a producer on the film. And, you know, now this is going to be the first year where you have the nominees' names on the ballots, like, even in terms of, like, the text and stuff. And they're going general voters could probably see that Natalie Portman is nominated for Arco and go, oh, Natalie Portman, I know who that is. And maybe they could vote for Arco that way. And it does help that Arco is very well acclaimed as well. Like, it does have a lot of critical praise. But you can't deny that, like this kind of helps, that her being on the ballot kind of does help Arco in the same way that, like, The Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar had, you know, Wes Anderson on the you know, as the filmmaker behind it. So yeah, Liam Neeson again for comedy actor for The Naked Gun at the Golden Globes. I agree. I think he was great. Is One Battle After Another the movie you'll be saying bye to this year? Hopefully. Could we see 3 Sinner songs getting Globes like Barbie, and with third being Pale Pale Moon? I'm not sure. Because I'm not sure how much the Globes are going to, like, how much, you know, Sinners is going to appeal to the Globes. I think 2 is definitely possible. And probably might happen. But 3 is interesting, because I don't know, like, Sinners wasn't really as much of a big cultural phenomenon as Barbie was, so I'm not sure. Have you seen the reviews for Zootopia 2? Everyone freaking loves it. I don't think I think they're social media reactions. I don't think the reviews are officially out. I mean, I'm not surprised that people are loving it, but again, I'm not real. I mean, even when I was predicting it to win, was during your answer. Wait. What are you? Oh no. Oh no. Come on. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Do you think Wicked for Good's Metacritic score will be higher than the first? No, I don't. I think Wicked for Good's gonna have a lower Metacritic score. I feel like I'm gonna be vindicated when I said that I don't think Wicked for Good's gonna be as received as well as the first Wicked, because, you know, it's still, because the people kept saying to me the second act of Wicked's not as good as the first act, and I feel like I might be correct on that. So yeah. Some people are saying Zootopia 2 is going to rob Keep Out Demon Hunters to get the award. That's early reactions. They're always very hyperbolic. I don't really, I want to let them cool down a bit. Your predicted Best Picture lineup would probably be the best this decade. I don't know. I have to see. Cause, like, I don't know. Like, I mean, dislike, in the lineup. That'd be great. Oh my God, what is with? Hmm. Hold on a second. Let me just try to... I'm just going to try to free up some space and whatnot. I don't know about space, but, you know, about any potential clutter. Well, I got Horns Open Bottle. Oh, yeah, now it holds... Oh, yeah, for the Naked... I got Horns on nominate Liam Neeson for the Naked Gun. Ah, you didn't rhyme it. You didn't rhyme it. I'm sorry, you didn't rhyme it. What if Mescal goes lead for the Globes? I'm not going to consider that as a possibility right now. It's like, I feel like it's just going to be, like, that's a hypothetical that I don't really think is likely to happen. So I think he's just going to go supporting. I think it's very simple. He's just going to go supporting there. Zootopia 2 has Roman Reigns and CM Punk teaming up as Zebra Buddy Cops. That deserves an Oscar alone. I don't follow wrestling. You also forgot Michael J. Fox. You're glitching out. Yeah, I know. We don't have like an internet plan right now. Like, we're already kind of struggling for money right now, so. It's like the one joke made in the Annie movie about Michael J. Fox, the one Jamie Foxx made. I don't think he made the film. He was in the movie, but I don't think Quavon Janae Wallace was great in it. I thought she was great, but she was probably like the only good thing in that movie. So yeah. Can we say that the competition for best editing is just over? The car chase scene alone deserves. I mean, it also helps the fact that, you know, One Battle After Another is the best picture frontrunner. I mean, if Anora's win told us anything, it's that nowadays, being the best picture frontrunner is very important for editing. Very important. I know you probably want me to take out Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere from Best Picture, but I'll try to figure out who to put it in. I'll try to figure out who to put in after Wicked for Good. Oh, it's over for Springsteen. Like, Wicked for Good is easily... I mean, I don't have Wicked for Good in my 10 for Best Picture, but it's way in over Springsteen. Nobody likes Springsteen, and... you know, one could say, well, Bohemian Rhapsody, that people were kind of divided on that. Problem, Bohemian Rhapsody made a ton of money. And I don't feel it, and Deliver Me From Nowhere is going to get no nominations. Like, not even Jeremy Allen White can survive this. Like, the movie is dead. It is dead on arrival. It's just not getting any nominations whatsoever. Will you be watching Stranger Things Season 5? I've never even watched Stranger Things Season 1, so probably not. Can Michael B. Jordan win Golden Globe Drama Actor? Any chance they don't go with Wagner? I don't know. I mean, knowing the Golden Globes taste, they probably would go with Wagner. Michael B. Jordan, I mean, he'd probably win in somewhere like Critics' Choice or SAG, but Wagner Moura, I mean, if there's anything the new Globes have taught us, it's that they really like the international stuff, and the thing is, the problem with Michael B. Jordan was that even when Sinners was the frontrunner for Best Picture, people were still kind of doubting that he would get nominated for lead actor. And so if people were doubtful that he was going to get nominated for lead actor when the movie was the frontrunner, now the movie is not the frontrunner, it's probably not looking good that he would get nominated for the Oscar, let alone win at the Golden Globes. So I think they're just going to go with Wagner. Flashback to when Elvis won nothing at the Oscars. Yeah. As a Brazilian, I'm rooting for Moura. Despite the movie flopping, I still have The Rock getting nominated at the Globes to fill up the slots. I mean, yeah, when you split up drama and comedy actors, like The Rock can get in. And also, I think he could probably still get in at Critics' Choice, which I know sounds weird, but like, when you look at a lot of the contenders, a lot of them are like international, and I don't think the Critics' Choice don't really go for like international picks that much. Unless it's like so very obvious what's going on. So yeah, I feel like the Critics' Choice might go very, very normie this year, especially since we're looking at probably one of the most international like lineups at the Oscars yet. Do you think Ariana will win Golden Globe, SAG, Critics' Choice, BAFTA? Does she sweep or only get some? That kind of depends on how strong Wicked is as a whole, and I don't know. Considering people are saying this is not as good as the first Wicked, or at the very least, some people are saying, like, it really depends on, like, how strong the reviews are. If this does get better reviews than the first Wicked, like, overall, like, higher Rotten Tomatoes score, higher Metacritic score, then yeah, I think there's a good chance that Ariana Grande could win, because at that point, like, Wicked would very much be in Best Picture. But if the reviews are worse, then Ariana's not winning, and because if the movie's considered a disappointment from the first film, it's probably going to slip out of Best Picture, and at that point, Ariana Grande won't even get nominated, because, like, once you start falling out of Best Picture, it's like a Jenga tower, and, like, everything just kind of crumbles and falls. What are you predicting that one battle after another will win at the Oscars? Right now I'm predicting one battle. Actually, we could probably just go to award expert here. All right. I have one battle winning Best Picture, Director, Supporting Actress, Supporting Actor, Adapted Screenplay, Casting, Editing, Sound. Yeah, for a total of 8 Oscars. A total of 8 Oscars. I think that's why I have that's why I have the film going for right now. I still refuse to believe Ariana Grande lost to Hello, Very Nice to Meet You. I'd like to know about Sex Change Operation. I'm sorry to trigger memories. The thing is, I mean, like, people like to nitpick that one scene, but also that scene in Emilia Perez was meant to be kind of campy. When you look at the other scenes in the film, she actually, like when the movie actually does get serious, and is not just in that scene alone, like Zoe Saldana was very, very good in the movie. Like, she does have some very emotional moments in the film, and she does have a lot of show-stopping moments, like the El Mal sequence. She's doing some crazy things. So yeah. It was just an accident. It's not an Oscar-type movie, but I'm hoping but it is flopping hard and limited, and every international film makes over $1 million. Nah, it's not an Oscar-type movie. People are loving it. Like you look at you look at the critic scores, the audience scores, they're really, really good. Like, it was just and also, I don't know about the box office right now. But also, this is the kind of film, it's like, and every time Jafar Panahi's been going to, like, these screenings and stuff, like, he's been, like, a superstar over there. It's like, calm down a little bit. Like, it was just an accident. It's gonna get in. It's gonna be a big contender, and people, like, need to come to realize that. Oh my God, there's I'm missing on. Okay, if I end up missing your question, I'm sorry. There's just a lot of them, happening right now. So I think the best thing I could try to do is actually, oh yeah, I forgot to set a goal. I forgot to set a goal. Hold on a second. Let me fix this real quick. Why is it like why is it doing that to me? Why? I want to set a like a super chat goal. Why is it not letting me do that? Why? Why is it not opening? I'm gonna try to figure out if I can set a goal. Okay, so YouTube's just being really stupid for some reason. Okay. I don't know why it's just not working. Why the super chat goal is just not working? Like, are they just stupid? Or, like, I don't know why YouTube's being stupid right now. I don't like that. Okay, so I can't put up the goal, but I want to see if we can get, like, 10 super chats, like, in this stream, if we are able to. So, yeah, like... So if I end up missing your question, I'm sorry, but if you send a super chat, or hell, if you even, like, send a Ko-Fi thing, because we do need to try to get some, you know, we do want to try to buy, you know, get some food and stuff, because my job is not really being reliable at all in terms of when I'm getting paid, or even direct deposit. Like, it's very chaotic, and they don't really know what they're doing. So, if we can, like, if we can, like, get some money going, it's specific. If you want more immediately, like, this would be great, the Ko-Fi. But if you're only able to do super chats, that's great too. Or gifting memberships, that's also an option. Because if you don't know, we have memberships open. Oh, hold on. Oops. Yeah, because, like, yeah, if you don't know, we have memberships open, like, for $2 a month. You get some cool perks, like, members only videos, members only emojis, badges, Discord server. I want to try to do some members only live chats, but I gotta try to have, you know, more stable internet, and this helps us get to that. So if you want to become a member, it's $2 a month. Or again, if you are able to gift memberships, which if you don't know how to gift memberships, I think you, like, go here. And you see membership gifting, and you can, like, gift memberships. So, yeah, consider becoming a member or gifting memberships. That would be great. Or if you want to help us more directly, you know, there's ko-fi.com/ChristianHannah, and support us there. I think there's links in the description for either that or the PayPal. That's great. Anyways, I'm really losing hope on it was just an accident. I don't even think I have Panahi in director due to how much he's in hot water with Iran. I just don't think he'll be an Oscar player, but we'll see. If anything, him being in hot water with Iran is one of the reasons why he's going to get nominated, because, like, Iran is censoring what he's doing, and that's part of, and that is part of the narrative that would get him nominated, because, like, people are like hey, like, he's exposing stuff that's going on in Iran and with the government and how they're treating people, and it's like, you know, like, that would only help him. Sacred Fig had a great... Yo! Oh, wait. What? Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot. Leo, you're already a member. I forgot about that. What's your thought on the Award Expert app? I love Award Expert. Oh, my God. Gold Derby, is, like... Gold Derby has really fallen off, and I know things, like... Gold Derby's fallen off in ways you guys probably don't even know. And it's just like, it's a complete mess. Their app doesn't work. I know people that have just stopped using Gold Derby altogether. It's like, it's a complete mess. It's a complete mess what's going on with Gold Derby. And Award Expert, like, one dude is the developer, and, like, it's a much more stable app than Gold Derby, which is run by an entire team of people. So it's like, and also has way more features than, you know, than the Gold Derby app. And not only that, but, you know, Award Expert's also expanding as a brand, because now there's an Award Expert website where there's, like, articles and stuff. So it's like, really, it's like, I think Award Expert's just going to become a much better version of Gold Derby. So, yeah. Shout out to Brother Bro for the Award Expert. Let's go. Yeah, Brother Bro, let's go. I feel like it's just going to be the same route of Seed of the Sacred Fig. Problem, though, like, the problem with that logic is that, like, with Seed of the Sacred Fig, its hype was kind of dying down at this point. It did pretty well at Cannes. I think it premiered at Cannes. But then after that, no one really cared. Whereas with It Was Just an Accident, it won the Palme d'Or at Cannes. Keep in mind, like, recently, in the past like 5 years, winning the Palme d'Or gets you an Oscar nomination. Parasite, Parasite, Triangle of Sadness, Anora. What are some of the other ones? Anatomy of a Fall. I'm trying to remember what was the one from 2021. Oh yeah, Titan. But Titan, yeah, that was like the one that didn't make it in. But still, it's like this one, with Accident. Once it hit the fall fests, the audience scores only went up. Like, people started enjoying that more than Sentimental Value. So So I feel like it's still going to be safe. I know you said you'd be if Sinners didn't win screenplay, but you haven't seen It Was Just an Accident yet, so maybe you shouldn't make the claim that Sinners should win over it. In my opinion, It Was Just an Accident of the screenplay of the year. I mean, look, I've been saying I haven't seen it, but it's like, look, when I say that, take into consideration what I'm thinking and how I'm going about the whole thing. And it's like I'm not throwing shade at Accident. I'm just like, I mean, if Sinners doesn't win like a single above the line category, that's gonna suck. And I don't know. I mean, look, Sinners and who knows? I mean, we'll see what happens with Accident, but I do doubt that I would find it better than Sinners. I mean, we'll have to see, but. Festival voters aren't voting for Oscars. Okay, yeah, but also the Oscars have voted for the same films that the festival voters did vote for. I mean, that's the thing. Like even Triangle of Sadness didn't get a single director nomination anywhere in the precursors, and yet Ruben Östlund still got in. So that's the thing. And Anora won 5 Oscars. 5 too many, if you ask me. But still, it's like... I hope Leo doesn't win. He was okay, but not Oscar-worthy. Regina King... Yeah, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, you corrected the Regina Hall, but... Regina King, she wasn't in the movie. I think Timmy wins Critics' Choice and maybe SAG only if Marty Supreme is an ensemble, but Leo will win Gold. It's like, I could see Golden Globe and Critics' Choice going for Timmy, and then SAG and BAFTA go for Leo, maybe. Or maybe even Leo just takes SAG, but again, with the hype of One Battle After Another being the Best Picture frontrunner, he could still win. I'm still predicting Timmy to win the Oscar right now, but I do think it's not out of the question that Leo could just come along for the win for One Battle After Another. I mean, again, this is a film that legitimately could get 14 nominations. Actually, and more if they wanted to go insane. I hope I win over Timmy. Exactly, Leo. I feel like knowing your taste, you're going to love Accident. I would be shocked if you gave it under 4.5 stars. We'll see. We'll see. Your argument is that it's popular at festivals, and you're quoting all these films that made a bunch of money. Accident isn't doing well, and it's Neon's number 2. Okay, but Neon can legitimately get a few films in. Like, it can absolutely get 2, even 3 Best Picture films in, because a lot of the other studios don't have multiple films in, and some of them are just not really doing well at all. So, like, we'll have to see, but it's like, again, yeah, I'm going off of what's popular at the festivals, but those are important. Like, being popular at the festivals is really, really important. Like, It Was Just an Accident is a crowd pleaser. Like, it's not even like Titan, where Titan was like this weird, obscure movie that people just didn't really want to touch. Like, no, from everything that we've been hearing, it's like Accident is very crowd pleasing for people. They really do seem to love the film and connect with it. And that is very important. So it's like, and again, it's probably not doing well at the box office right now, but again, I've not even looked up the box office for the film. And this is the kind of film that Neon knows that they're going to need awards to really push this film. And guess what? In less than 3 weeks, award season's going to start with, like, Critics' Choice and Golden Globes. So we'll have to see. One Battle After Another is winning more Oscars than Oppenheimer, picture and director. See? Like, it's become undeniable. And again, it's probably going to win original screenplay. Because people are already coming up with that narrative. Because, like, now... Because, like, let's just say Accident wins international feature. Well, Jafar Panahi would technically not win that Oscar because the Oscar goes to the country, not the director. But Jafar Panahi, if he were to win original screenplay, which people are saying could legitimately happen, and I'm not gonna lie, it could win the Golden Globe and it could win the BAFTA. Like, Jafar Panahi genuinely could win original screenplay, and he would be an Oscar winner. By the way, I saw you put Emily Watson at number 4 for supporting actress, even not having her on the list. Reasoning? Well, because I was told that her character does have an Oscar scene. Like, she actually does have a moment. Like, because that's the thing. Even if it's someone who doesn't have a lot of screen time, it's got, like, there's always, like, the Oscar clip. Even Isabella Rossellini had that Oscar clip that you could, nominate her for. And from what I heard, Emily Watson does have a scene, like, the scene that you could nominate her for. And if Hamnet is going to be number 2 for Best Picture, and it could potentially become a double-digit nominee, then, like, she probably can get nominated. Okay, I will say, Golden Horn, don't spoil the movie. Don't put any spoilers, but unless that's like unless it's like not really a spoiler and it's just like a general big like I don't know if that's a spoiler or not, or if that's like that, or if that's just like a main conflict in the film that's revealed early on. I don't know. Oh, the trailer is a spoiler? Oh, okay. Wait, Hamnet isn't winning anything. Y'all letting the paid reviews amp y'all up. What do you mean paid reviews? Who's paying who? I mean, what evidence do you have that the critics are being paid? Like, look, I didn't like One Battle After Another. But I know that people aren't being paid to gas the film up, you know? It's like, there's literally no proof of critics being paid off to like Hamnet. Like, what? And also, Jessie Buckley, people are saying it's her best performance yet. So it's like, again, it kind of feels like you don't like the film, but you're trying to make excuses for why people do. And you don't want to accept that people love the film. Let's see. Hamnet easily wins the Globe Drama and BAFTA. I mean, there is a chance One Battle After Another could win the BAFTA. One Battle After Another should win Critics' Choice and Globe Comedy. PGA has the final say. I still feel like One Battle could win the BAFTA. I mean, because I know some people might say, well, I mean, it might be too much like American politics and stuff. The British tend to like American politics. I mean, if you remember last year, they shortlisted The Apprentice for Best Film. And you can't get much more American than a biopic about Donald Trump. It's like the British seem to really love our screwy politics. Did you see what Ben Shapiro's review of One Battle After Another? That's assuming you think I even watch Ben Shapiro. No, I don't watch that. I don't watch that idiot. No. Every single sign points to Neon strategizing No Other Choice as their main push. Well, here's the thing. From what I've heard, Neon is willing to go. Neon is trying to get as many films in Best Picture as they can. Like at least according to what's going on, like Like, obviously, like, they're pretty much locked in. I can already see a path for either one. We'll just have to see which one's stronger, but they can get 3. I mean, just look at my, best picture predictions, my best picture, director, and screenplay predictions that I posted earlier today. I mean, after the stream, at least. If you haven't watched it already, go watch the video after you watch the stream. But, like, they can get 3. They can get 3, especially if Wicked for Good is not the film that we thought it was. We'll have to see. Today's video was fire. Thanks, Leo. You did see my chat about next year. Sorry, again, like, there's just so much going on. And again, people, like, if I missed your comment, I'm sorry. There's a lot happening. The chat's going fast. If you want me to guarantee that I read your comment, send a super chat my way, and I'll definitely be able to see that. Right when the Oscars season starts, like in September. I got bored predicting and predict this year. Predict the next year. Wild Horse 9. I mean, Wild Horse 9 is my number 1 for next year because Martin McDonagh's films are very Oscar friendly, and he already has a couple of films that, were probably number 2 for Best Picture, maybe. Why does Hamnet not have a super strong Rotten Tomatoes score, but has a strong Metacritic score? That's probably because the people that liked Hamnet, they don't just like Hamnet, they love it. They love it. It's sort of like how, like, movies like Don't Look Up or Joker or Bohemian Rhapsody can get into Best Picture at the Oscars, despite the fact that the reviews were not agreeably, like, high. Yo, Che, with the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Anna, Kyla Sanders, Tyler Burbeck, Peppermations, and Wavy received memberships. Thank you so much, everybody. Send the Hannahcast blue heart. If you're a member, send the Hannahcast blue heart to Che. Thank you so much, Che. Oh my god. Glad you're settled. Hey, thank you, Che. Thank you for being such a big supporter of the channel. That really does mean a lot. Welcome back to streaming. Hey, thank you. Again, once we get a good internet plan, hopefully, when we get a good internet plan, we still need a bit of money to do that. But once we do that, then I'm gonna, like, really lock in on content. We definitely need to get an internet plan, because, like, pretty soon, because award season's about to start, and I need some high-speed internet to make that all work. So yeah, Hamnet's just winning actress in the Oscars, and that's it. The only place it will sweep at is the BAFTAs. There is the chance. Whoa! Che! Again with the gifted memberships! Oh my god! Whoa! Thank you so much, Che. Let's see Pet, Reefy, Pagoni, Zonda, Rint, Ryan L, and I3 ? All got gifted memberships from Che. Thank you so much, Che. Oh my god. Again, we're gonna send those. Oh my god, seriously, that means a lot. Thank you so much. Can one battle after another get in SAG stunts? Probably, maybe. I mean, good god, it can. Oh my god, there is a legitimate shot that, like, one battle after another can break the record for the most SAG nominations. Because you got ensemble, you got lead actor. I still think lead actress is happening. Supporting actor, supporting actress, and Stuff Another can realistically get 8 SAG now. 8? I don't know about 8, because, like, okay, I don't think Regina Hall's coming anywhere near supporting. I don't think she's going to get nominated for supporting actress. She just does not really do a lot. I don't even think she has the kind of Oscar clip. Sorry, actor nomination. No, we're like, sorry, actor nominations. Also, I say can, not it will. I think it'll get 7. Okay. But, like, Let's just we're still gonna call it SAG. It's like when Elon Musk like changed Twitter to X. It's like no, we're not calling it X. We're still calling it Twitter. So like yeah, I'm still calling it SAG. There's like no good reason to call it the Actor Awards. It's like again, it's that kind of like lack of brand recognition that I really hate. I thought we were getting past that. Like the stupid simplified logos, the stupid like simplified names, like when Google changed their name, the company name to Alphabet, because yeah, everyone's gonna like what like who calls like who's like if you were to say, hey, do you know the company Alphabet? They're gonna go no, like it's like yeah, it's the Google company. It's like oh, it's like just call your company Google or call Meta Facebook. Like that's the company. Like it's the company's Facebook. It's so stupid. Guys, no one's calling this the Actor Awards. They're not. We're not calling it the Actor Awards. It's so stupid. Yeah, I hate the name change too. The Actor Awards sounds so bland and uninspiring. Exactly. Jackie Weaver never got nominated for making Krabby snacks. What? Trust me, Regina did more. She's gonna ride the wave. Wild Horse 9 is a CIA drama period piece directed by Martin McDonagh, starring Sam Rockwell, Steve Buscemi, John Malkovich, Parker Posey, and Tom Waits. Yeah, I'm not gonna doubt a Martin McDonagh film, because like he just makes very agreeable, likable films, and at some point he's gonna make a film that wins Best Picture. I think people need to understand that Chase Infinity can realistically get nominated for actress. That's what I'm saying. It's like, guys, if this is a film that can legitimately get 14 nominations at the Oscars, why in the world would Chase Infinity not be in that lineup? How? How would she not be in that lineup? Especially if there are people out there who still have Kate Hudson in for lead actress above Chase Infinity. It's like, what? Like, and yeah, of course she can get in. Isn't it funny that many people thought Sentimental Value would win like 7 Oscars, and now it's not locked in for anything? Locked in for wins? I would probably say, yeah, it's probably not locked in for any wins, but it's easily going to get nominated for a lot. Down, upside. Oh, down, upside. Oh, sorry. The Upside Down Show. What? Oh, hold on. Okay. Oh, looks like we're back. I think we're back. But yeah, I feel like yeah, but yeah, I think the Upside Down Show actually is on the Umbilical Brothers YouTube channel. So yeah, you sound like Shane Dawson. Oh, please don't compare me to Shane Dawson. Oh, please don't do that. Oh no, man. Sentimental Value isn't underperforming. It was just an accident, was underestimated, and one battle after another is overperforming. That's exactly the point. It's like, Sentimental Value is doing just fine. It's doing just fine for what it is. Like, it doesn't, I mean, it's not going to win Best Picture, so what it's doing right now is probably about as good, like, as well as it needs to do right now. I think I love Dave in the first episode of the Upside Down Show. Oh, okay. Fun fact, Dave from the Upside Down Show was in Furiosa. He was like one of Chris Hemsworth's lackeys in Furiosa. Oscar expert is very confident in Hudson. I, for love of God, don't know why. Whoa! Golden Horn with the $20. Thank you so much. Oh my God. $25 that accident underperforms and Regina Hall gets nominated. I love the show. Oh my God. Thank you, Golden Horn. Oh my, Jesus Christ. That's gonna help a lot. Everybody send those blue Hannahcast hearts. Oh my, that's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't agree, but win for the $20. I mean, hey, yeah, money's money. I'll take it. Hudson's just going to get in. I have her outside of the 5 right now, but I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. I just can't, I can't make any compromises for what I have right now. Because, like, a lot of the actresses I have are, like, in Best Picture contending films. Or, like, you know, like, film... Oh, hold on. Excuse me. But, like, let's see. Let me look at lead actress. Like, the problem is, like, okay. With these 4... They're in. I have them in Best Picture films, and I do have the reason why I have Amanda Seyfried this high is because I feel like she's going to win the comedy musical Golden Globe, and it's like with the Testament of Anne Lee being Searchlight's biggest push, I think that's going to do very well for her. And then obviously Renate Reinsva, and you also have Chase Infinity. And with Emma Stone, it's like Begonia, I have just on... Like, Begonia and Wicked are, like, just in the outskirts of Best Picture for me. Because I want to prioritize Best Picture actresses first. And with Song Sung Blue, there's just not really much going on for her there. So, I just don't know if I can. I just can't really do it right now. I need to see more evidence. Oh, thank you, Leo. I kind of sort of don't believe in Jacob Elordi. Yeah, like, I would like it if Jacob Elordi got in, but I just don't think they're going to nominate him for for supporting actor. I just don't think they're going to nominate him. It's not really the kind of performance that gets in. Again, I would love it if he did, because I think he deserves it, but I don't know if he will. I think it was just an accident as Neon's priority. Sentimental Value is probably going to do better in the normie precursors. Like, it's going to do well I think it's probably going to do well at Critics' Choice. It's going to do pretty well at SAG. It could even get a DGA nomination. But Accident, I feel like, is just going to be is probably more likely to win original screenplay. And so it's just going to be kind of strong in that way. So it's kind of tough. Elordi's so locked and is in win contention. Oh, I don't know about locked. Never say locked when it comes to a monster performance, so I don't know. Does Tanya Maria have an actual chance? Are you talking about from, I'm assuming from The Secret Agent? I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. I think the Globes are interesting, but we'll have to see how that goes, but I'm not sure. Jacob was really good, though. I hope he gets in. I mean, yeah, Jacob was very good. I'm not saying Jacob Elordi wasn't great in the film. But, you know, it's sort of like Sing Sing. It's like Sing Sing was fantastic, but just because I thought it was fantastic didn't mean it just got into Best Picture. I would love it if Jacob Elordi got into Best Supporting Actor, but I just don't think he will. I never say locked for anything. We aren't the Academy. Maybe Avatar, Fire and Ash. But even then, we've seen crazier things happen in 98 years. I mean, there are definitely some things you could say are locked. Like, One Battle After Another is, like, locked for like for some of these nominations, you could say they're practically locked in. And also, you know, even with Jessie Buckley for lead actress, I think she's kind of locked in right now. No one really seems like they're going to stand a chance against her, considering she's in the number 2 film for Best Picture, and people are saying she is giving, like, the performance, like, of her career, and, like, they're saying, oh, she's winning. So, like, I think you could safely say that Jessie Buckley's locked for a win. The whole part with him and the blind man was so very good. Oh my god, don't get me started. Like, Frankenstein's my second favorite movie of the year, actually. I love that. Secret Agent is a dark horse for cinematography, but is also the 5. But also the 5 is looking secure to me. One Battle, Hamnet, Frankenstein, Sinners, Marty Supreme, Start Doubting. It's Darius Konji, and it's so impressive. Again, I don't know. I haven't seen Marty Supreme, but however, I don't know. Wait, who? Oh yeah, I have the Testament of Anne Lee in cinematography. Again, we'll have to see. I mean, again, I'm not completely sure. I'll need to see Marty Supreme myself to really get a sense of what the cinematography's like, but like, I don't know. I'm even hearing people that say like Testament of Van Lee could get into cinematography. We'll have to see. My last 4 or 5 comments have been skipped. I'm sorry, AJ. There's so much as you can see, the chat's scrolling really fast right now. I'm sorry. Bro, move Marty Supreme over Anemone. I mean, I think I just did. Nobody remembers that movie. Look, No Other Choice being underestimated by some for a Best Picture nominated. I mean, I think it has a pretty good shot. Documentary feature thoughts? I have no idea. I don't really know about this category as much like this early on, but I still have a feeling that the Perfect Neighbor? I think that was what won the Critics' Choice Documentary Award. I have a feeling that might get snubbed. Like, you don't want to be a documentary frontrunner. You just do not want to be a documentary frontrunner. The frontrunners always get snubbed. Even when it seems like impossible, it's just like, The Rivals of Mziah King 2026 Dead on Arrival. Yep, it's dead. No one has picked it up. No one's picked up The Rivals of Mziah King. It's so weird. No Other Choice doesn't open until December 25th. The buzz will be deafening right at voting time. Are you saying that that would be? It sounds like from what you're saying it would be in favor. If like the buzz is like it's like all around. I mean it's probably. Oh, in favor. Okay, good. Yeah, I think No Other Choice is gonna do. Again, I'm not even saying it's going to get in over accident or sentimental value. I think Neon can get all 3 in. It's legitimately a possibility, especially considering Neon has the best award season campaigner in Hollywood, apparently. And now they got like so many films in contention that could legit have Best Picture prospects. Oh, they're going all in. Oh yeah, bye Rivals of Mziah King, bye. Everybody put the bye emoji in chat. Yeah, bye Mziah King, bye. It's not gonna get nominated for anything. No one cares about that movie. News: first screenings of Hamnet today in New York and Chicago provoke strong emotional reactions. God, I hope I end up loving Hamnet. Please, whoever is out there, let me love Hamnet. Because I want to have some hope that something can beat one battle after another. I'm hoping that something can happen. We need something good that can beat one battle after another. And the only chance we might have is Hamnet. And I need to love Hamnet. Please let this be a film that I love. Marty Supreme will get casting nomination for Kevin O'Leary and Tyler the Creator. Oh God, don't get me started on Kevin O'Leary. On Kevin O'Leary, he sucks. The Perfect Neighbor is really good. I've heard it's really good. And to be fair, I'm not saying it should get snubbed. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying when you're the frontrunner, you typically do get snubbed for documentary. Tyler the Creator being campaigning for supporting actor. Yeah, I heard that, but like I haven't heard anybody saying he's actually going to get a nomination for that. Have you come around to one battle after another, winning score and cinematography? I'm not convinced yet, because and plus I can't really do that. That's just too many Oscars for me to predict. I just can't do that. Will Cover Up be Netflix's main documentary priority? I have no idea. Again, I don't know much about the documentary category this early on in the year. The Perfect Neighbor is the perfect snub. Oh man. One battle is a yes on cinematography, but no for score. God, please, don't just give Sinners Best Original Song. Like, give it something else. Give it screenplay. Give it score. Oh my God, Sinners has one of the best scores of the decade, and if it loses to one battle after another, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be so angry, because Sinners is like, that's the score that I love to see win at the Oscars. Like, it reminds me of Oppenheimer's score. It reminds me of Dune's score. Just that big, bombastic score that is literally a character in the film. Oh my god. One Battle After Another's score is better and more memorable than Sinners, and cinematography can definitely happen. Oh, I disagree. I disagree that it's better and more memorable. The only thing I remember about One Battle After Another's score was that it was completely distracting and didn't match with the tone of the film at all. I'm glad you're finally going with Frankenstein in a few categories, including a picture nom. Yeah, look, I hope I'm not being gaslit, but it's I'm hoping this works out. And honestly, if it is a Best Picture film, then yeah, that means we solved the problem for Best Costume Design, Best Production Design, and Best Makeup. We solved the issue, especially with production design. Because yeah, I had Sinners at number 1, but keep in mind, I didn't really think Sinners was going to win. The problem is that, like, Best Production Design is, like, really, really tied into Best Picture. And in the expanded era, the only films to ever win production design were not nominated for Best Picture were Alice in Wonderland and The Great Gatsby, and both of those were, like, well over 10 years ago. Like, well over a decade ago. So, like, and once you go past 10 years, it's not really, I don't really want to base a stat off of that. So it's kind of like, yeah, it is pretty tied into Best Picture. But if Frankenstein's in Best Picture, then that means it winning production design is much easier. And it could honestly win all three. It could win all three. And look, wait, the score drives the story. Are you talking about, like, and Ludwig has 2 Oscars and could win for The Odyssey. I don't really care when it comes to, like, when it comes to who should win. I never take into consideration how many Oscars someone already has, because like if this person already has a bunch of Oscars but is also deserving of another one, it's like, I don't care. The best should win. I mean, obviously there are other extenuating circumstances. Like, I'm not gonna give Roman Polanski Best Director after, I'm not gonna say what, but if you know Roman Polanski, you know why I would not give him Best Director. Like, there are definitely certain outside circumstances I could take into consideration that, like, where it's like the person themselves. But if we're just talking about, like, how many Oscars they have, I don't really care, because it's like that if you already have that many Oscars, that just means you're that good at what you do. And if you have another deserving score, you should win. That, like, I just never take into consideration how many Oscars someone has, because then at that point it's not honoring the best, and at that point there's not really much of, and you can't, and there's not even like a good excuse at that point. But yeah, I like Sinner's score of One Battle After Another, but I want One Battle to win because Johnny Greenwood needs an Oscar and Ludwig has 2. I just really want to see Greenwood and give a speech. Again, I just don't take that into consideration. It's like, I don't really care about who doesn't have an Oscar versus who has an Oscar. I just look at who's more deserving. And in my opinion, yeah, Ludwig already has 2 Oscars, but he deserves to win a 3rd for this. Sinner's score is just that good. Do you think Nolan could win 2 years after his first win for The Odyssey? No. I do have The Odyssey, get pretty high up there in Best Picture right now, but, do I really think it's gonna win Director and Best Picture? Probably not. But, I would like to see it. Again, if the movie's deserving, of course, but considering how much I love Christopher Nolan as a filmmaker and how I love pretty much every single one of his films except for Following, it's like, I kind of have a feeling that he's gonna be my Director of the year. That, yeah. The Odyssey is not winning. I never said it was. Are you gonna do if I was a voter video this year, Hannahcast Oscars? Yes, but I'll probably just have that be a members only video, because the video that I put out, or if I was an Oscar voter, that tanked. That tanked so bad in the algorithm. No one watched it. It's like, really? So I think at that point, like, unless I were to like have a guest on who I know could pull in viewers, then, you know, I think if I were to just do it alone, I'd probably just, you know, make it a members only video, because no one watched the last one. Absolutely no one watched this. Or maybe when I do my final predictions, I could include my picks. Sort of like how Dan Murrell has his picks. I don't know. What do you think would be better? What do you think would be better? If I put my, like, in my predictions video, my final winner predictions, if I put in my prediction and my pick to, my personal vote to win, if that was all in the same video, or if I was an Oscar voter, that would be like a different video, and that would be like a members only video. Like, what would you guys prefer? Will you live react to the Critics' Choice nominations? All of your live reactions? Probably not going to do it live. I will probably do a reaction video, because I feel like that's just going to do better in the YouTube algorithm. But yeah. Unless, I was about to say maybe I could stream for... There is an option here for me. There is an option here where I can record segments while I'm streaming. So, I have an idea. What if I made the live reaction a members only stream? I mean, and I wouldn't. I will say I probably would not be able to, you know, have a long, like, after, you know, conversation about the reaction, about the nominees and stuff, because I need to get ready to edit that video as fast as possible and put it up on YouTube. But that is an idea. Doing a members only live stream where I react to the nominees, but then simultaneously recording recording those segments so that I can edit that after I finish the stream. I might consider that. I would only be able to do that if we get, like, you know, good internet, because as you see right now, I'm at 720p right now. That's my highest quality that I can do. But if we're able to get high-speed internet, which you guys can help either through memberships or Ko-Fi. Again, this would be a lot faster, to be honest. This would be a lot faster in terms of money, but that's something I might think about. Maybe we could stream talking about them. Maybe we could have a live stream. Yeah, post noms, sure. And after I post the video, sure. I could probably do that. Whatever works for you. Sounds good. Thoughts on the future of the DCU? I'm very curious. We haven't really had any significant updates, although we did get confirmed that Brainiac is going to be the villain of Man of Tomorrow, which we kind of figured Brainiac was going to be the villain of Man of Tomorrow. But it's nice to hear that that is very much the case. Which I'm very curious how they're going to do Brainiac, like, for the first time in a live action film. So I'm very curious about that. Yeah, I definitely read I read the Hamnet thing. Audiences really like it. If Wicked for Good is good, will you change your mind on some of your predictions? That depends on how good it is. If it's not considered if it's considered not as good as the first Wicked, I'm not gonna change my predictions. If it's considered better than the first Wicked, alright, I have to change a few things. Do you think Denis and Dune Part 3 have a better chance at winning than Nolan and the Odyssey? Yeah, I don't know, because the problem with... I know people are trying to say, like, oh, Dune 3 is gonna... Like Dune Part 3 is gonna be like Lord of the Rings with Return of the King. Problem, even the Lord of the Rings movies were more well-liked than the Dune movies. Because all three of the Lord of the Rings movies got nominated for SAG Ensemble. I think even Fellowship of the Ring won the BAFTA for Best Film. And Fellowship also got Ian McKellen nominated for Best Supporting Actor at the Oscars, and he won SAG. And also, Fellowship got nominated for Best Director. So that's the problem. It's like, I don't know. Like the Dune movies have not gotten any of that kind of love yet. And I feel like, I hate to say it, but I think the Odyssey is more likely to be more attractive to Oscar voters than Dune. Are you going to add more predictions to the 2027 acting Oscar predictions? I mean, when I get around to it, probably, yeah, but it's also like, that's a little bit of ways away. I'm not thinking about that too hard right now. Fellowship won the BAFTA for Best Film. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, exactly. Fellowship should have won. It was my favorite of the trio. It's probably my favorite of the trio as well. I think all are great. Although I do have a small gripe about where it doesn't appear. Like, this character was a very big presence in the first two Lord of the Rings movies, and he's just not in the third film. I know he's in the extended cut. Well, I know that, but it's like, why would you not put him in the theatrical cut? There's no reason to do like why is he not in the third film? It's just weird. If you were to see someone win Best next year in one of the acting categories, who would you want to see? Or are we talking about, like, for this Oscars upcoming? Are you talking about that? Like, this upcoming Oscars? Are you talking about that? Oh, the next Oscars. I have no idea. I barely even know what's happening next year, so I couldn't tell you. Sammy, Sammy. I remember when Sinners first came out, and people were like, "Oh yeah, Rocky Road to Dublin should be nominated for Best Original Song," and I'm just like, that's a traditional Irish song. It's not going to be eligible, guys. And even though the funny thing is, when you look on YouTube Music, the song that has the most views, or like has the most listens on YouTube Music from Sinners, is Rocky Road to Dublin. The one song that's not even original. Like, that's the one that gets the most listens. Which, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of get, because it is a pretty, like, the way they did that song is actually pretty catchy. But, and I guess it also kind of, it's also very ironic, considering, considering the hypnotic usage of that song in the film. And I guess we're all, like, Irish vampires dancing jigs. So there's that. Sorry for the typo, but what about Ballad of a Small Player? That movie's dead. The best it could maybe look out for is a cinematography nomination, but that's about it. It's not going to get any other nominations. I want Steve Buscemi from Wild Horse 9 to win next year. I can't say I want him to win because I need to see the movie first, but yeah. John Goodman and Judy. Do you believe in 3-on or 4-on? I have no idea what those are. Imagine Neon got all their big pushes in. Oh my god. Oh, that's what you're saying. Oh, if Neon got 4 films in Best Picture, that would be nuts. And the craziest thing is, that's not impossible. That's not impossible. Because, like, there are paths for all 4 of their movies. Christian, I know you're not sure, but can you please, off the top, tell which 5 movies get BAFTA Best Film 5? Let's see. One Battle After Another, Hamnet, Sentimental Value, It Was Just an Accident, and The Testament of Anne Lee, maybe? Maybe The Testament of Anne Lee? Although I still think No Other Choice would still get... So we kind of have to go off of the BAFTA long lists. I wonder why BAFTA has 2 different best film categories. Wait, what? Wait, I don't think they have two different best film categories. It was just an accident at BAFTA is crazy. I mean, again, we'll have to see what happens, but it's like, because the thing is, I don't think the BAFTAs are going to nominate Sinners. I don't think they're going to nominate Frankenstein. And I don't think they're going to nominate Avatar. Marty Supreme is a maybe. Marty Supreme is a maybe. That might get in and might not. So it's like, and they're not going to nominate Wicked for best film at BAFTA. So it's like, they could get a couple of international films in. Oh, they have best film and best British film. It's technically not two separate best film categories, because like there are films that get nominated for best British film that are also in for best film at BAFTA. We don't have best American film at the Oscars. I think that's also because, like, I don't know, like America is like by far the film industry out there, whereas the British is not as strong in terms of in terms of making big films. So we'll have to see. Ruben Östlund's new film with Keanu Reeves is going to Cannes next year. Oh, can't wait for that. Oh boy. Oh. In case you don't know, I really do not like Triangle of Sadness. That's one of the most pretentious, like, annoying movies I've seen in a long time. I think sentimental value will only get lead actor, supporting actor, original screenplay, and international film. At that point, like, you have to say sentimental value gets best picture. Unless you mean at BAFTA. If you mean at BAFTA, it does, yeah. But if you're talking about the Oscars, then at that point, there's no, like, you can't say sentimental value is not getting nominated for the Oscar. It has to. You have it in your 10 at number 7 below Project Hail Mary. Yes, I do have it. Sinners and Wicked for Good are two films I'm cheering. I still don't see how I Lied to You doesn't win at the Oscars. Like, I Lied to You is going to win. Thoughts on Michael? I don't know how to feel about it. It looks promising, but also probably just doesn't take off. I've always been skeptical of Michael. Like, the moment they announced, like, Anton Fuqua was the director, I'm like, okay, so it's just not going to happen. Because I'm sorry, he's never made a film that got close to Best Picture. Not even Training Day was close to Best Picture. The only nominations it was getting up to that point at the Oscars was Denzel in lead actor, and then SAG nominated Ethan Hawke, and then he came along for the ride at the Oscars, sure, but those were the only two nominations the film was really going for. And that year was pretty competitive for Best Picture. So, and other than that, none of Antoine Fuqua's films at all came close. And he's a very hit or miss director. If you want to talk about the definition of a hit or miss director, look no further than Antoine Fuqua. Sometimes his movies get decently reviewed, like, all right, yeah, sure. But then sometimes they're just not very well received at all. It's like, Michael is just not going to be nominated for Best Picture. No way. I saw the warning signs coming a mile away before the movie was split into two parts. What'd you say to my last chat? It glitched out. To put it short, yes, I have the Ruben Östlund film in my top 10 predictions for Best Picture. That doesn't mean I want it to happen. I mean, granted, I've not seen the film, but it's probably it might happen. You never know. What has people said about Michael so far? I mean, what we see about Michael is from the trailers. I mean, yeah, the trailers are getting, like, really popular, but I just don't believe in an Antoine Fuqua film. Nothing about his filmography, and honestly, this is sort of why I regret putting in Deliver Me From Nowhere, because I even said this, and it was that the director of Deliver Me From Nowhere had never made a Best Picture film before. He'd never made, and he was a very hit or miss director. Scott Cooper. Scott Cooper is a very, very hit or miss director, and none of his films got into Best Picture. The closest he got was Crazy Heart, but even then, the most I got was like a couple of acting nominations, one win, a song nomination, and a Writers Guild nomination. It wasn't getting Best Picture nominations anywhere. And none of his other films have ever come to that level of acclaim. And those should have been the warning signs for Deliver Me From... Like, Antoine Fuqua is just not a reliable director for Best Picture. He's just not. None of his films have come close to Best Picture status. There's a first time for everyone. Sure, but usually when it's the first time, it's for, like, when they're pretty early on in their careers. And, like, I mean, hell, even Christopher Nolan, you could see that he was... even back then, you could see that he was gonna build up to something one of these days. Because Memento got nominated for DGA, for the Directors Guild Awards. Like, it was very clear early on Nolan was going places. Like, even then. And so it's like, yeah, there's a first time for everyone, but it's like, those opportunities usually come pretty early on in their careers. And it's like... At this point, with Antoine Fuqua and how long he's been making movies, and none of them have gotten into Best Picture, I just feel like people are just setting themselves up for disappointment with this film. Michael's probably going to win Best Makeup. That could happen. Maybe. Because you don't need to be a Best Picture film. But again, he did get nominated for screenplay for Memento. So he did get in the club pretty early on. The Prestige and Interstellar are so good. Yeah, and also, those films, like, I do kind of wonder if Interstellar would have been a bigger Best Picture contender if it released much earlier in the year. Because, like, it's, like, Interstellar was one of those movies where, like, people were kind of divided on early on. But then, like, as time went on, people really warmed up to it. And I feel like that probably could have happened for Interstellar if it released, like, maybe February or March. But Michael's screenwriter has a 3-time nominee, John Logan, Gladiator, Aviator, and Hugo. I think I've seen that name before. Let me look it up. Let's see. John Logan. Rotten Tomatoes. Let's take a look at some of his films, shall we? Because, yeah, he did hit pretty hard with those films, definitely. But... let's see. He also wrote, directed, and... yeah, he wrote and directed They/Them, which has like a 33%. He wrote Alien Covenant, which people were very mixed on. He wrote Genius, which people were mixed on. He wrote Spectre, which people were mixed on. He wrote Jamie Marks is Dead. No, he didn't write Jamie Marks is Dead. Alright, he wrote Skyfall. That's pretty strong. But actually, yeah. The last time he had a very acclaimed film that he wrote was Skyfall, and that was like 2012. That was so long ago. So it's like, again, like when you've had a streak this bad this recently, it's like I don't think Michael's doing it. I don't think it's pulling it off. What studio is distributing Michael? I should know who it is. Is Lionsgate. No, Michael. If Michael is well received and does well at the box office, do you think it will get nominated for Best Picture? Sure. Yeah, I mean, if it gets well received, because like the ending of they literally did not have an ending. Because if I'm not mistaken, they were gonna delve into the whole allegations thing in the courtroom cases, but they were told that they could not have the ending to the movie, so they just split up into 2 parts. And I feel like that's a really bad, like, that's not good. I feel like that's like the warning signs are all there. Yeah, Antoine Fuqua is not consistent. Him directing gives me pause. That's what I'm saying. Hot take. Christopher Nolan is an excellent writer, a good producer, but a horrid director. Whoa, what? I think Michael will win the Globe box office achievement. I don't know about that because we're talking about the same place that's going to have like the Odyssey and Dune, and depending on how large the theatrical run is, maybe Narnia. Because I'm not doubting Greta Gerwig. Again, that's the reason why I have the Narnia movie in for Best Picture, because there's like Greta Gerwig has been on a very, very consistent climb, or at least is very consistent with making Best Picture films, and I feel like she is gonna do pretty well here. Wuthering Heights. Oh god, that's gonna be the meme movie of next year. Oh my god. Yeah, Anna Lucia Diaz. Yeah, I read that earlier actually. But I do think Michael won't be taken seriously for awards due to essentially being controlled by Michael's estate. That's the reason? That's the reason? It's gonna make so much money, the Wattpad crowd. Oh no. Hot take. He doesn't write his female characters the same way as his male characters. I don't know. I feel like his female characters are written well and they serve the story. So I mean, so it's kind of hard to say. It's kind of hard to say, because of the kind of films that he writes. But it's like, you know, I feel like they're written decently enough. It's just like at the end of the day, the story kind of comes first. It's like, you know, if those characters didn't really have a lot of screen time to begin with, but they just like, I don't know. It's a lot more complicated than I think. The fact that Charlie XCX is doing songs is the reason I'm not taken seriously for the Oscars, along with its controversial story and its release date. I don't know. Cry to Heaven. Tom Ford's new movie adaptation starring Lex Luthor and the woman who set fire to rain. What? When did he last have a female lead? None to my knowledge, but again, it's like, when you look at the kind of, when you look at the kind of films that he makes, it's like, it's kind of hard to do with, like, you know, how, like, his personal struggles with creating the bomb and him, you know, having an affair and also him dealing with the political, like, it's a really dense story. So it's a lot. So if Michael does well, I could see Coleman Domingo being a frontrunner for supporting actor. We'll have to see. I mean, again, I'm not sure. We'll have to see. Nick Holt, Adele, and Nick Holt. Oh, okay. Denis is better at but yeah, like again, balancing his male and female characters, in my opinion. Again, it's a case by case basis. I don't think Nolan's female characters are written badly. I just don't feel like they just don't really have a lot to necessarily do, because that's not really because the focus is on other characters, like the main characters, and it's, again, I feel like it's just a lot more nuanced than I feel like people are saying and whatnot. Everyone knows Coleman Domingo will win his Oscar for Hannah's adaptation of the SpongeBob musical. Yes, exactly. Look, if you're gonna bring the SpongeBob musical to the big screen, you gotta cast Coleman Domingo as Mr. Krabs. Like, oh my, money, money in the air, money, money everywhere, money, money do not share. And, oh yeah, by the way, man, we've been going on for nearly an hour and a half. Thank you guys so much. Again, if you want to help us, you know, get some food and stuff and help us a little bit more directly, the where we can get it like pretty much instantly, we do have a Ko-Fi up right now. We have, you know, like Ko-Fi.com/Christian send if you want to send anything our way to, you know, again, because again, we're a little bit in need of some food and whatnot. But yeah, will SpongeBob reprise his role, or will Ariana say no? Oh no. Paul Giamatti should have won Best Actor for The Holdovers. I think Paul Giamatti was great. I thought he was great for The Holdovers, but Cillian Murphy was my pick to win. If Wicked for Good gets in the Best Picture, is Ariana Grande for sure winning supporting? Every review is saying she's the spotlight of the film. If Wicked, here's the thing. Again, it depends on if Wicked for Good is considered better than the first Wicked. If it's considered better than the first Wicked, and it gets in the Best Picture, then yeah, I think she wins. Big guy, Ice Spice. I have no idea. I barely have any idea who Ice Spice is. And I've listened to the song, or at least I listened to a snippet of the song Big Guy. It's like, what? Why? You have to be Mr. Krabs in the SpongeBob movie. How can you say money, money, money? Money, 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 money. Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play you a sad song in the world's smallest violin. What's your favorite SpongeBob character? I don't know. It's kind of hard to say because like I want to go. Okay, if we're going by the first 3 seasons of SpongeBob, then I don't know. Like I did really like Squidward. Squidward was always like my favorite. Actually, no. Well, I don't know about my favorite. I did really like Squidward, but also, you know, I also kind of felt bad for Squidward at times. So it's like, oh, maybe Squidward. Does Train Dreams catch on once it releases on Netflix this week? We'll have to see. We will have to see what happens. We will have to see what happens. At this point, it's going to need, like, a natural response, like All Quiet on the Western Front for it to get into Best Picture. Because right now, I don't think it's really Netflix's priority right now. I've heard Wicked for Good is more emotional and on par with the first Wicked from some social media reactions. And some other social media reactions are saying to me that it's not as good. So I don't know what to do. If Clancy Brown dies, you should be the replacement of Mr. Krabs actor. Okay, I don't want to think about that. No. Also, I'm not. My Mr. Krabs voice is nowhere near as good. But I don't want to think about Clancy Brown dying. No. What's your favorite SpongeBob video game? I don't know how many I've played, but I do have a big soft spot for the SpongeBob SquarePants game. The SpongeBob SquarePants movie, the game. Like, that's, like, oh my god, like, that game was so much fun. I never completed it. I want to complete it, though. I was a big SpongeBob, Fairly Odd Parents, Jimmy Neutron, and Rugrats fan growing up. Same for me, except for I was never the biggest fan of Rugrats. I mean, I kind of watched it, but I never really fell in love with Rugrats. But, like, SpongeBob, Fairly Odd Parents, Jimmy Neutron, happens, I'm just like, meh. This is so much state of the Oscar race. I mean, yeah, like, there's just a lot. There's just a lot, to think about right now. Yay, that's my favorite game. Yay. I enjoy Rocket Power game? Oh, Rocket Power game. And Nicktoons Attack the Toy Bots a game when I was a kid. I never played a Nicktoons Unite. What's your favorite supporting performance of the year? I think Dylan O'Brien Twinless is phenomenal and should be in the awards conversation. I've not seen enough, so I can't really say. The Goofy Goober Rock should have won Best Original Song. It wouldn't have been eligible because it's too much like I Wanna Rock. That's the problem. It was kind of a parody of I Wanna Rock. So it would not have been eligible. But Best Day Ever, that should have won. Christian Harloff, Coy Jandro, and Perry Nemiroff all said Wicked for Good is great and definitely on the same level as the first and definitely more emotional than the first. Or Now That We're Men. Again, Now That We're Men is also, like, that's using pre-existing music that would not be eligible. But again, I'm waiting to see the reviews for Wicked for Good. I'm waiting to see for the reviews. Memory Police isn't releasing next year in social reckoning. You already said that, Leo! You already said that! Ah! But yeah, Simpsons Gang, no acting awards in any places besides maybe Critics' Choice. We'll have to see, but man, like, it's just hard. Ugh. If you said, bye, Springsteen, bye. I think I did. Actually, I did. Project Hail Mary in picture, really? Yes, because it's being directed by Lord and Miller. The same guys who directed, what was it? The same guys who directed a bunch of movies that people thought would suck, but were really, really well acclaimed. 21 Jump Street, 22 Jump Street, the Lego Movie. I mean, and in terms of their producing, you know, people didn't think Mitchell's vs. the Machines or Spider-Verse was going to be anything that spectacular, and yet they turned out great. I feel like what's going on with Project Hail Mary is that, yeah, the trailer doesn't look great, but it's probably going to end up being a very big Oscar contender because their movies are just that amazing. So, yeah. I remember seeing Jimmy Neutron movie being nominated for Best Animated Feature. Yeah, I would have preferred that to win over Shrek, because Shrek sucks. I heard a couple of Oscar pundits say Wicked for Good stumbles. Yeah. We thought Tenet would be good. And Tenet is fantastic. Project Hail Mary is probably the Tenet of 2026. But again, I can't really say that right now because it's like, because Lord and Miller are just too consistent. They're just too consistent. I will doubt them when the reviews tell me to doubt them. Ang Lee, the man behind Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Sense and Sensibility, Brokeback Mountain, and Life of Pi made Gemini Man, and that didn't get in the Oscars. Like, are we going to forget that he made that, like, terrible Hulk movie that came out in 2003? And he also did, what was it? That one movie he did starring Steve, that had, like, Steve Martin in a supporting role? Like, Ang Lee has always made has always been kind of hit or miss with his movies. So it's like, you know, like, yeah, like, I don't really think, like, I don't really think that's comparable to Lord and Miller, who have, yeah. Yeah, Shrek's won the BAFTA for Best Adapted Screenplay, not joking. Oh, I know, I'm very well aware of this, and I'm upset that it did. It's teenagers, they're freaking stupid. Oh, what could its nomination package be? Picture, director, actor, adapted screenplay, production design, VFX? For Project Hail Mary? I mean, there's also score to consider. If there's an original song, maybe. We'll have to see. There is also maybe sound. Sound as a possibility. If it's a big space movie in Best Picture. Maybe cinematography. Maybe film editing. We'll have to see. But, yeah. Yeah, Eddie Murphy got a supporting actor nomination at BAFTA for voicing Donkey. Oh, again, I know. I'm very well aware of this. Oh. Hey, Hulk's great. It's miles better than Norton one. No, I disagree entirely. Like, Hulk was terrible. It's boring as shit. Like, oh my god, it's so boring. I was bored to tears during Hulk. Oh my god. Like, the Edward Norton Hulk that movie's okay, but it's much better than Ang Lee's Hulk. I'm sorry. I don't know where the Hulk revisionism came from. But that Ang Lee film was terrible, in my opinion. It was terrible. Oh my, the internet cut out everything you said about Project Hail Mary. Ah! Okay. Project Hail Mary. If it were to be in Best Picture, yeah. Picture, director, actor, adapted screenplay, production design, VFX. I think those are possibilities. Sound, if it's in Best Picture, you bet your ass a space movie in Best Picture is going to get nominated for sound. Maybe score, maybe film editing, maybe cinematography. We'll have to see. But yeah. Why don't sci-fi movie performances get nominated? There's so many great ones. I don't know. Again, there's usually kind of like a genre bias. But then again, when they're in Best Picture, like sometimes do get nominated. Like, you know, look at, you know, Sandra Bullock in Gravity. Like, she was incredible in the film, and I guess, like, to an extent, I guess you could maybe call The Substance sci-fi, and she got Demi Moore got nominated. It's kind of like a case-by-case basis. What's your favorite Looney Tunes character? I don't really pay much attention to the Looney Tunes, oddly enough. They're not really, like, yeah. But yeah, But I will say, we are getting ready to head into the busy season of the Oscars. We're getting ready to head into the busy season because, you know, like apparently on December 5th is when Critics' Choice nominations come out. Oh my god. So that means, like, next Saturday, I'm probably going to put out my acting Oscar predictions. The week after that, I'm gonna put out my below the line Oscar predictions, and then not long after that, I'll put out my Critics' Choice nomination predictions, and then I'll react to the Critics' Choice Award nominations. So yeah. Do you think Josh Safdie needs to go to director? Needs to get director for Timmy to win? I think if he misses, that might hurt Timmy's chances. Do you have Safdie predicted for the director nom? I don't think he needs to get into Best Director for Timmy to win. I don't think he needs it. Especially considering who is probably looking to get in over him. So it's like, I don't think he needs director. But I mean, obviously it wouldn't hurt. What's your thoughts on the TMNT movie from 2007? Never saw it. I never watched TMNT. Begonia is likely to get no nods. Maybe if Plemons wins a Globe, it may push the film enough to get into adapted screenplay. I think Emma Stone can... I don't know why people are so hesitant to say that Emma Stone can get nominated, even if the film's not in Best Picture. It's like, the film, like, Begonia is, like, on the cusp of Best Picture and Best Adapted Screenplay. It's literally on the cusp. And with lead actress looking to be, like, unless Cynthia Erivo actually does just stay in for lead actress, which I don't have her in right now because I don't have Wicked in for Best Picture, and it could be considered disappointing. I mean, with Emma Stone, it's like she could just she could end up being the lone nomination for Begonia. I don't see why she couldn't be the lone nomination if the film performs that bad. Oscar expert has Inga Ibsdottir winning BAFTA. Is she win competitive? Maybe we'll have to see. Hugh Jackman is more overdue than Kate Hudson. I mean, maybe, but it's also like he's not going to get nominated. He's not going to get nominated for Song Sung Blue. Hamnet will win Best Picture, Adapted Screenplay, and Best Actress, and is a strong contender for Best Supporting Actor. Oh, I don't know. I think all the considering one battle after another could potentially get 14 nominations. I really doubt that Hamnet will beat it again. We'll have to see. I hope. I mean, again, well, I have to see Hamnet before I say anything, but I'm hoping I love Hamnet, and if I do love Hamnet, that could be our best hope. But right now, I would say no. Like, the front runner right now is very clearly One Battle After Another by a very good margin. Yeah, bye After the Hunt. Bye. Yeah, After the Hunt is like the best thing it's gonna do is get Julia Roberts a lead actor, and that'll be it. That'll be it. Like that'll be the end of its awards run. Let's see. What do you think is going to be the most nominees in Oscar 20? What do you think? What do you think? Who is going to be the most nominees in Oscar 2026 ever? I have no idea what you mean by that. I'm sorry. I'm having a bit of a hard time figuring out what you're trying to say. Sorry about that. One Battle After Another, Sinners, Hamnet, Sentimental Value, It Was Just an Accident, Marty Supreme, Anne Lee, Frankenstein, Wicked for Good, No Other Choice, and Avatar: Fire and Ash on the. With Avatar: Fire and Ash on the outside, in my opinion. I still have Avatar in because I just don't want to doubt James Cameron, but we'll have to see. My favorite precursor award is the Satellite Awards. I just like their presentation. I don't think I've watched these Satellite Awards. Do you have any collabs planned with the Oscar expert Brother Bro or Neglia or even Awards Garage? I know Gerald said he's open to collabing with you. I mean, yeah, he's trying to get a few things done. But I do plan to collab with him. I do want to collab with the Oscar expert. The problem is I'm too scared to ask. So that's the problem. I'm a bit too scared to ask. So, but I want to. I need to build up the courage to do so. But yeah, Matt Neglia, I want to collab with him. And also, we also talked with. Anyway, we're also in like the Oscar expert Discord server, and I would like to collab with him. We'll have to see. But he's also he's also a really busy dude trying to run Next Best Picture. Like, bro is on the grind. Like, don't be scared to ask the Oscar expert. The worst he can say is no. He won't hurt you or his family. Like, okay, wait. Why would he hurt his family if I were to ask him? It's like, what? That's crazy. I'm sure he says, I'm not saying he's not nice. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying the Oscar expert isn't nice. He is nice. But I'm just a very nervous person. I meant your family. That's just funny. Like, he's like reading. He reads this Twitter message and says, "Hey, you want to collab?" And he goes, "Urgh!" He turns to brother, bro. Poof! Just fucking punches him in the face. Oh my god. I have one battle after another. Sinners, Hamnet, Frankenstein, Cinema Value, Avatar, Accident, No Other Choice, Wicked for Good, Marty Supreme. It was just an accident, and No Other Choice in the 9 to 10 spot. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Just ask. Look, I'll try to ask. But also, I want to make sure I get a good. And I need to have some good internet. I need to have. I want us to have some good internet, but again, we don't really have the funds to do that right now. Again, I have the Ko-Fi here that can, because like the way the YouTube payment system works is that if we were to reach 100, like the payment threshold is $100, but we wouldn't get that money until late December. So if you want to help us right now with anything, like whether it's food or helping us get internet right now, we do have Ko-Fi open right now. So it's like, any support over there can really help us at least in the short term. So there's that. Let's see. Oscar expert invented the best sound in existence when the BAFTA went to all quiet. Oh yeah, that was funny. Oh yeah, bye Leo. Oh yeah, everyone put the bye emojis in chat for Leo Tennyson. Yeah, bye Leo. Bye. Oscar expert and brother, bro, the definition of twins. They definitely are twins. Has your new job not giving you your paycheck yet? I thought you got a much better job with a higher salary. It's very weird because they still have not put me on direct deposit yet. And it's like, how? Why? How is this? How have you not put me on direct deposit yet? Because the checks take way longer. And it's like, I've been working there for over a month now, and it's like, I've given them the information, they just have not put me on they just not put me on direct deposit yet. And even then, like, we're also trying to do, like, Thanksgiving and stuff, and that's good, like, it's just a lot. I would just delete Springsteen from cinematography. It's not impressive cinematography, the film's dead. Yeah, well, yeah, I'll probably try to do that. Again, I've not updated the predictions in a bit. The Bye Leo is what we said when Leonardo DiCaprio was snubbed at SAG actor. Follow up with them. I mean, I'm gonna try, but it's also like they don't really do anything. Well, if we don't want to say bye, Leo? Well, you have to. Leo has to go. I don't think Jessie Buckley can win with Rihanna and Smurfs. That is true. Rihanna in Smurfs as Smurfette. Rihanna as Smurfette in Smurfs. She's gonna sweep Best Lead Actress, definitely. Gotta go as well. Gotta see Now You See Me 3. Oh yeah, Now You See. It's so weird. It's like they call it Now You See Me Now. Like I feel like the second one should have been called Now You, like, either they should have called the second one Now You See Me, Now You Don't, or they should have just called it Now You Don't. Well, but yeah. If Bruce Springsteen wrote an original song for the Springsteen movie, that would be its only nomination. It probably wouldn't even get that. It probably would not even get that with how much people just did not watch the movie and how much people don't like it. Watch a Revo win and you don't even have her nominated. Again, I just don't think Wicked for Good is going to be as strong as the first Wicked. And even then, it's like, people are already saying, are just still saying that Jessie Buckley is the de facto frontrunner right now. That's the problem. Now You See Me for the last time? Maybe, exactly, maybe. No one watches. No one watches Diane Warren's movies, and she still gets nominated. I mean, yeah, because she's Diane Warren. There's a reason why she gets nominated every year. She has a lot of friends in the music branch. Like that. Like there's like actually a reason why she always gets nominated. Like she's not the same as Bruce Springsteen. Like no one has the power of Diane Warren in the Oscars. No one has the power of Diane Warren. If Buckley wasn't in the race, would you say Renate had the best chance at a win? Maybe. I mean, actually no, because there is also there is also Amanda Seyfried to take into consideration for the Testament of Ann Lee, because she might win the comedy musical Golden Globe. She might actually win the comedy musical Golden Globe for the Testament of Ann Lee. And it like she like I mean if you didn't have Jessie Buckley, she might be she could be win competitive. Cynthia, but I don't have Wicked in Best Picture. That's the problem. Coming for her EGOT. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. That's true. Springsteen didn't even get nominated for Addicted to Romance, and She Came to Me a few years ago, even though the Globes nominated him. Exactly. I think Seyfried will sweep. Oh, I don't think she's gonna sweep. I think it's too late. I think Jessie Buckley is gonna be the one who sweeps. Yes, Ana Lucia Diaz. Yes, yes, you've said this a lot. I've read that. Yes, the Hamnet screenings. Yes, strong emotional reactions. Yes, we've seen this a dozen times. Have you seen She Came to Me? Peter Dinklage cheats on Anne Hathaway with Marissa Tomei in the movie. I have not seen it. I have not seen that movie. Mm. Oh yeah, probably not releasing next year, but The Adventures of Cliff Booth, directed by David Fincher, written by Quentin Tarantino, starring Brad Pitt. I have no idea what to make of this film. On paper, it doesn't sound bad. Like Quentin Tarantino, David Fincher, okay, but it's also a Netflix movie, and it's called The Adventures of Cliff Booth. I'm wondering. I wish Rental Family was an awards contender. Fun fact, everyone who breathes has died or will die. That is true. But it's also true that everyone who has not breathed also dies. What do you think about Fjord next year? I don't know who Fjord is. What would get you to put Wicked for good in your predictions? If it gets better, if it gets a higher Rotten Tomatoes and a higher Metacritic rating than the first Wicked. But however, we have to see the reviews settle in. Not the initial reviews. We have to see the reviews settle in. If people are saying, "Hey, yep, this is better than the first one," okay, cool. Then I will put it back in. But Fjord is Neon and Renate Ryansville. We'll have to see. Have you finished those errands? Oh, that's a SpongeBob quote. David Fincher has a deal with Netflix. That's why all of his projects are there. Yeah, that makes sense. I think The Adventures of Cliff Booth might be Brad Pitt's first Netflix project, but I could be wrong. I'm not sure. The only review I've heard of Wicked for Good is that disappointing as a sequel and an adaptation. Yeah, I know that Eric Anderson wasn't really high on it. And he's one of the big pundits that I listen to. So it's like, I don't know. Again, well, I am a little bit concerned. I am a little bit concerned for the film's prospects. Niglia thinks Chu can get a DGA nom for Wicked for Good. Delulu is not the Salulu. What? I don't know what Delulu is, but it's like, again, if Wicked for Good is received better than the first Wicked, he could probably do that. Wicked for Good is pundit proof. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know. Oh, nope. No movie's pundit proof. Jack Murphy from Oscar Film Forecast was attacked online for not liking Wicked for Good. Yeah, that's a thing. And it's like, Again, I feel like I'm starting to feel like a lot of the glowing reactions mostly might be people but then again, I don't know. But we'll have to see. But so far it's not looking great. We got Secret Agent fans in here. Hello, Brazil. Saturn Reborn, written and directed by Greg Cuidar and starring Rachel Brosnahan and Charles Melton, a romance drama. Is Saturn Return a sci-fi film? Delulu is Illusion. Salulu is Solution. Are you even Gen Z? Yes, I am Gen Z, but I'm not on TikTok. I'm not on, I don't know a lot of this stuff. What about Honey Don't? By half of the Coen brothers. Yeah, the Coens were already kind of hit or miss with Best Picture films, but now that they've split, they don't really get in. So it's yeah, no, it's not gonna happen. Do you think Frankenstein's the front runner for makeup? Right now, yes, because I have it in Best Picture, and I already have it winning costumes and production design. Might as well take makeup too. Oh, it's not a sci-fi film? Oh, okay. We'll have to see then. Were you a fan of Kim Possible growing up? I never watched. I didn't watch a lot of Disney Channel growing up. I watched a lot of Playhouse Disney, but not Disney Channel. What do you think about the fans review bombing Ann Lee because Grande fans have a problem with Seyfried? Stan Wars are the worst. Netflix is doing Saturn Reborn. It's probably their above the line priority. Narnia being the below. Maybe. We'll have to see. Did you know that Jiffy is an actual measurement of time? I did not know that. Hello, ZJ13 Goat. What if Elordi takes SAG? I don't think that's going to happen, though. I think he could get nominated, but I don't think he's going to win. No. No. That'd be strange. Greg Cuidar is directing another movie called Possum Song starring Miles Teller. Ooh. Why do fans of Ariana Grande dislike Seyfried? I heard that's because, Seyfried auditioned for the role of Glinda for Wicked. But it's why are the Ariana stans mad? She didn't even get the role. And even then, if she did get the role, why would you still be mad? Even Ariana Grande wouldn't want this. I'm assuming. Ugh. Very excited for Train Dreams next week. I'm excited. Ooh. Ariana Grande is a snark subreddit with 80K members. Oh, boy. It should be about the best performance, no matter the role. I mean, yeah, I agree, but I'm predicting, and in terms of predicting, I'm not going off of what I think should happen. I'm going off of what I think will happen, and I just don't think Jacob Elordi is going to happen. Jesse Eisenberg's new movie, maybe. Elordi's Elvis was better than Austin Butler's too. I have not seen Priscilla, but I don't know. Austin Butler was pretty damn good as Elvis. He was actually pretty amazing as Elvis. Matt Johnson's Tony, what? One of the train, yeah. Oh yeah, I know this. One of the Train Dreams co-writers is the Sing Sing director. Oh yeah, I know this. Like, that's cool. I like that. Oh yeah, man. We could have had Sing Sing win Best Picture. That would have been so much better than Anora, man. Oh my god. Luca is making another film with Andrew Garfield about AI and abuse with Amazon MGM coming out next year. Artificial. Oh yeah, I heard about that. It's not gonna get nominated for anything because Luca Guadagnino is like makes completely like anti-Oscar movies. But yeah, Greg Quedar and Clint Bentley write all their scripts and take turns directing. Only exception is Possum Song, which is written by someone else. Ooh, it's crazy to say Wicked 2 could be the Oscar villain this year. No, I feel like if there's gonna be like I don't know what could be the Oscar villain. To be honest, like we don't know what that is. We just do not know what that is right now. What's getting in for BAFTA animated? I'm just going to assume Arco, Little Amelie, Zootopia 2, and Elio. Probably. Luca Guadagnino, Andrew Garfield, Monica Barbaro, Yura Borisov, and Cooper Hoffman. I mean, yeah, those are in the movie. Jay Kelly could be the Oscar villain. Maybe, but it's also like I don't think it's gonna win anything. I just don't think it's gonna be win competitive to win to be like a true villain. Wicked would be my villain if it does get lots of noms. Have you seen Wicked? Hamnet could be. No, I don't think Hamnet's gonna be the award season villain because everyone just seems to love Wicked. No, everyone seems to love Hamnet. Like it's been winning so many audience awards. I don't think it would become the villain. I think people would be like, oh, okay, this is a frontrunner. I mean, okay, I would have preferred one battle after another, but I don't mind this. People don't really dislike Hamnet, really. Any British animated films from this year that they might give it to? I can't think of any, so probably not. It's funny how usually the Netflix movie that's usually the villain, Maestro, Amelia Perez, now maybe Jay Kelly. I guess maybe one could say that like All Quiet was seen a little bit as a villain, but we'll have to see. I don't know why I'm saying we'll have to see. Oh my god. I've seen Wicked 1 and that was a 4 out of 10 for me, but you've not seen Wicked 2, so. The Oscar villain, Ann Lee. I can't imagine Ann Lee being a villain, really. What was more of an Oscar villain for you, Honora or Amelia Perez? Honora, because I could at least find things that I liked in Amelia Perez, whereas Honora, there wasn't really anything I could like. Top 10 today. Hamnet, One Battle After Another, Sinners, Sentimental Value, Wicked 2, Marty, Accident, Frankenstein, Avatar, Begonia. Did you read the Vulture article? They said that Hamnet is a villain, which was weird. Hamnet would be is better. It should win. Like, the Vulture's just trying to get clicks. They're trying to get clicks. It's not really a villain. It's just not. I just really don't think it's a villain at all. Jeff Snyder is the Oscar pundit villain? Exactly. Yeah. Insane take. What about like Amelia Perez versus Honora? I'm not saying Amelia Perez was all that good, but it's like there were some things I could praise about it. Like, you know, I thought again, the music was pretty good. I thought the performances were very strong. I thought, you know, there were some pretty bold choices in the filmmaking that I thought were admirable. The makeup that they had on Carlos Sofia Gascon in the beginning of the film I thought was very impressive. Like, there was some stuff I could legitimately give legit praise to in Amelia Perez. The problem is really mainly in its writing. So, the Oscar villain hasn't emerged yet. I'd probably say that, yeah. Oscar villain for next season, The Dish. Honestly, I don't really think so, because Steven Spielberg movies are just not really, they don't really consider them villains. Like, hell, whenever people talk about, like, West Side Story and The Fabelmans, people look back fondly on those films. Like, oh yeah, why didn't West Side Story win more Oscars than it did? Why didn't The Fabelmans win any Oscars? Like, people look back on those films and they're like, oh man, I wish we could have given that something. And I was saying that from the beginning, but you know, but yeah, it's like Steven Spielberg. I just don't think he makes awards season movies that are villains. Like, people just seem to really like just agree on his movies. Jeff Snyder has Jessie Buckley out for best at number 6 for best actress. She's not even top 5. Yeah, because he's only predicting based off of his opinion. Like, that's just like. That's like, it feels like when you look at like a lot of the older Oscar pundits, the older Oscar pundits are usually the ones who are least likely to notice where the trends are going. And it's like, like, they're usually slower to notice, and they're usually more likely to predict based off of their own opinions. So I think that's kind of the case. So do you believe in The Dish now? Yeah, what do you mean now? I've been believing in The Dish, especially since when I heard that, yeah, it is a very emotional story. I'm like, okay, so it's in. Yeah. The Fabelmans was my Oscar villain that year, just personally. Man, I love The Fabelmans so much. He thinks the guy from Powder should work around kids. I have no idea who. I don't know what Powder is, but that doesn't sound good. I didn't like 2021 West Side Story. The 2021 West Side Story is like one of my favorite movies of all time. I love West Side Story so much. That movie just reminds me of the magic of movies. Like, oh my god, it's just like, it's magic. It's like I think Jonathan Fuji put it best, where he said that West Side Story is like a magic trick being played on you. It's like, it really is. Jeff Snyder put Buckley in at 5 at the end of Best Actress predictions video. He had to be convinced, though. Again, he's he's old. Actually, fun fact, apparently he's in his 40s. I was like, he's in his 40s? Like, bro looks like he's in his 60s. But like, yeah, like, a lot of the older predictors are more likely to predict based off of their emotions rather than actually seeing where the path is leading. Like, they're using their hearts more than their heads, really. And I feel like that's kind of the case with a lot of like Oscar pundits. And they're a lot, like, the older ones are a little bit slower to just like catch up to where the wind's actually blowing. West Side Story didn't need to be remade. The OG was better. No, I disagree. I think the new one was better. I mean, for one, they didn't have actors in brownface. Like, they had a lot of white people in the original West Side Story playing Latino actors. So it's like, playing Latino characters. So, the newer West Side Story just felt more grand in scale, yet also smaller in scale in a good way. And it also just felt more authentic with the casting. So, yeah. I don't know, but personally, I think the West Side Story remake is better directly, mostly due to the advances in filmmaking, but the original is better written, structured, score, orchestrated, designed, casted, and directed, casted and acted. I don't know about casting, because again, there's still a lot of white people playing Latino characters. But also better written. I don't think they're, I don't know if I could really say either one's better written because they're basically written exactly the same because it's just the stage show script put in the movie. I mean, they're structured a little bit differently, but I feel like the changes that the new film made were better. Like, you know, the boy, crazy boy, stay loose, boy. Like, that scene coming before the Rumble, I think was that was a good change to make. And then having I Feel Pretty happening after the Rumble was really sad, and it's like you just have like this sense of impending doom where it's like, oh, you know this is just like, it's like watching a car crash happening so slowly. It's like, she doesn't know what's happening, and this is just gonna make it more sad. I think that was very, very effective. Could Dune Part 3 be nominated for director, score, or original song? 3 categories. It got snubbed for the first 2. I mean, to be fair, like, I don't know what song it would get nominated for. Director, I don't know. They've shown time and time again in the Oscars that they don't really like the blockbuster director, so probably not. Score, that depends on how they want to approach the score for the third film. We'll have to see, but I don't know. Isn't Snyder a weirdo on Twitter? Yup. Jeff Snyder's 41. I don't know how he's 41. What? But still. West Side Story remake was great. We can agree with that. It wasn't top 5 of the year for me, but but I still love it. Oh yeah, yeah. I thought it was great. With your mustache, you low-key look like Wario. Wario. The aunt's Rachel Zegler is biracial herself and not Puerto Rican. I mean, but she still is she still is Latina, and she's more even though she's biracial, yeah, but that doesn't take away the fact that she is Latina, and she's more Latina than Natalie Wood was. So it's like Natalie Wood, to my knowledge, was just fully white. So it's like, it's still like, and I don't like going into the whole biracial thing, like, oh, no, it's like, she's still Latina. She's still a Latina actress. So yeah. And Ansel Elgort ruins it. Okay. I'm not going to defend the guy on a personal level, because, I mean, the dude's a fucking creep. But I, in terms of his performance, I don't think he was bad. I would not nominate him. I would not nominate him because of the stuff that he was doing. But, like, you know, I don't think his performance at all was bad in the least. I thought he was very good. I just think he's just not a good person. He can't sing or act. I disagree. Whose nipple child does he? I disagree that he can't sing or act. I think he was very good in the film. But again, he's just not a good person. Narnia or Project Hail Mary, which is more likely for Best Picture? I mean, I have to go with Narnia because it's Greta Gerwig. Never doubt Greta Gerwig. I'm not doubting Greta Gerwig. And for some reason, people are hesitant because it's like, oh, I don't know if a Narnia movie can get nominated for Best Picture. It's like a Barbie movie, where like a Barbie movie would be less likely to get into Best Picture. And you're saying a movie based off of like classic fantasy literature, that's less likely to get in Best Picture than a Barbie movie? And look, Barbie ended up fantastic. I love Barbie. Barbie was an amazing film. But Greta Gerwig knows what she's doing. So it's like, if she can get a Barbie movie nominated for Best Picture, I don't see how Narnia can't get nominated. Spielberg's direction is insane in that movie. Oh my god. Like, don't get me started on how good the direction is in West Side Story. Fun fact, the original show had G. Officer Krupke after the Rumble. Yeah, I remember that. I do remember that. And again, I feel like it was more appropriate. I remember that. I knew something was up. But yeah, G. Officer Krupke, I feel like was more appropriate to put in earlier, because it's a very wacky, zany song. And I don't know if that really fits in if it goes after the Rumble. So, the original show. Oh, the original show had G. Officer Krupke after the Rumble. Oh yeah, that's a weird place to put it. Like, what? Zegler is a world-class singer and a so-so actor. No, when you give her the right material and the right director, she's amazing. Like, Yeah, was she that, like, was she really that great? And in Snow White, she's much better than Gal Gadot and whatever the hell she was doing. Like, at least, like, I mean, I haven't seen Snow White, but I've seen some clips, and it's like, you at least see that Rachel Zegler understands the assignment more than, you know, than Gal Gadot. But Rachel Zegler, she's an amazing actress. Like, you can't tell me what, like, when watching West Side Story, you can't see a great actress, like, just giving it her all. Like, goddamn, she broke my heart at the end of that film. She's so good. Zegler was great in The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I've seen it. Funny if last night, I've never seen the movie, but yesterday I saw a clip of that movie where she was like singing with her, and there's a bunch of snakes. And granted, the snakes didn't really look that good. It was like the CG wasn't that great on the snakes, but God, she really worked with it. Like she did an amazing job. And like, so I mean, like, Rachel Zegler is a great actress. She just needs the right material, which is really the case for a lot of actors. A lot of actors, you know, they need good material, and really good direction to make their performances work. And this goes for any actor, not just Rachel Zegler. You know, look at, like for example, look at Samuel L. Jackson in the Star Wars prequels. Like, his character was very dry and not really interesting when he spoke, but I could definitely tell that's not Samuel L. Jackson's fault because I've seen him be good in other movies. It's clearly the fact that George Lucas is not a very good director when it comes to actors. He's just not. So yeah. It's a shame that all the internet hated her. Yeah, like, it's that Rachel Zegler hate is so stupid and unnecessary. And I hate that there are just so many like older actresses that are just fully willing to just like throw shade at her for no reason. Like Gal Gadot threw shade at her. Ariana DeBose threw shade at her, and it's like, really, why are you involved in this? In the whole, like, you don't need to be involved in this. And then Kristen Chenoweth decided to throw shade at her. It's like, really? Like, why? Like, why are we bullying this young actress who's not bothering anybody? It's just so stupid. It's so stupid. People are just so mean for like no reason. And I'm just like, people are just losers, I guess. They just want don't get me started. To be fair, at least Ziegler, it's Zegler, not Ziegler. I think you're thinking of Maddie Ziegler, who's a different person, but to be fair, at least Zegler and Al Gore can actually sing. Both Wood and Beimer were dubbed. Yeah, that's true. That's the thing. Yeah, the actors in the original West Side Story were dubbed, and I don't get that. It's like, if you're gonna do a musical, if you're gonna do a movie musical, you need to cast actors who can act and sing. The original West Side Story didn't do that. It's like, it always bugs me. It's not even just in musicals. It's also like in music biopics. Like when they had Rami Malek as Freddie Mercury, it's like, you couldn't get any, like, there are like 10 billion people on this planet. You couldn't find anyone who kind of looked like Freddie Mercury and could act and could sing. Like, hell, like, I know that, like, it's so weird. No one could save the dialogue in the prequels. Hayden and Natalie tried their best. Even Liam Neeson and Ewan McGregor. That was ridiculous. I mean, yeah, I don't really blame the actors for the prequels. It's like, they tried. But like, but again, even George Lucas himself has said he's not really an actor's director. He likes working more behind the scenes. So that's it, yeah. When he won, poor Taron couldn't get nominated. Ugh. Taron was actually singing too. Yeah, exactly. Taron Egerton actually was singing in Rocket Man. It's funny because I think Bohemian Rhapsody is a better movie than Rocket Man. But I think Taron Egerton was better in Rocket Man than Rami Malek was in Bohemian Rhapsody. So, Josephine says, part of me wonders if Benicio del Toro could win supporting actor over Sean Penn, a la Christoph Waltz in Django Unchained, the literal supportive character over the villain. I'm not sure. Because, like, I don't know. Like, because but then again, Benicio del Toro, I don't know. Oh, wow, we're getting a lot of hearts in chat. I wonder what's going on there. I don't know. It's kind of weird because, like, Because Christoph Waltz was going up against, like, was trying to fight for that spot over Leonardo DiCaprio, who had never won an Oscar, whereas Christoph Waltz and, whereas Benicio del Toro and Sean Penn are both Oscar winners, so it's kind of tough. The hearts are from me. Oh, thank you, Josephine. Yeah, we're doing a little stream. I might be getting ready to wrap up in about, maybe 10 minutes or so. We'll have to see, maybe. But yeah, we're just trying to see if we can, like, get any money from Ko-Fi to, like, get food and stuff and help us with internet. At the very least, food, because we still have the super chats and the gifted memberships and stuff. But yeah, I wonder if it was just an accident could get into best casting. I don't know. I have no idea if that's going to happen, so we'll have to see. It's strange because Woods sang in Gypsy while Roz Russell, which won a Tony for musical acting, was dubbed in this one. Yeah, it's so strange. Yeah, I know, and you've said this before. Like, yeah, I know. We know how many audience awards Hamnet has won. Yes, we know, Anna. We know. Dune Part 3 is going to be big. I hope it's big. Also remember that next December is going to be Doomsday. It's going to be Doomsday because we're going to have Dune 3 and Avengers Endgame on the same day. Avengers Doomsday. So yeah, it's Doomsday. It's going to be it's going to be the next Barbenheimer. Let's go. One of my coworkers' sons resembles Timothy Chalamet, and both their initials are TC, and they both went to Columbia. That's funny. I will be watching Dune 3 before Doomsday. Not gonna lie, I might try to see Doomsday before Dune 3, because Doomsday is gonna have, like, a ton of spoilers, so, ugh. I could see Dune 3 moving up to November, or early November, or moving up to November, or early December? Maybe, we'll have to see. I'm prioritizing Dune 3, yeah. Triple Marty Supreme. Did anyone order a Triple Marty Supreme? Triple Marty Supreme? Did somebody order a Triple Marty Supreme? Oh, boy, yeah, I was wondering what you're trying to do, but then I didn't even read the Triple Krabby Supreme thing, but it's like, when you said Triple Marty Supreme, it's like, oh, I remember, yeah, the Triple Krabby Supreme. Oh my god. And like, oops. But yeah, guys, I like I said, I do want to let you know that we still have memberships open for $2 a month. But we also have loyalty badges. Some people are like ZJ13 Goat are currently in the crown tier, and eventually he's going to become a pickle. So that's going to be fun. You want to get to pickle tier eventually. And look, Che's putting in blue Hannahcast hearts. So if you guys want to become members, you also get members-only videos, members-only shoutouts at the end of my videos, members-only Discord server. We also have that, and so yeah, like, and if you do become a Discord member, then you gotta make sure your YouTube is connected to your Discord, so you're able to access it. And also early access to Oscar predictions videos. You know, I put out my Oscar predictions video out today, but members got to see it last night early. So yeah, started reading twice by Mitch Albom. I love his novels. Mitch Albom wrote The 5 People You Meet in Heaven. Oh, if One Battle After Another was at these festivals, I think it would have an equal chance at those audience awards, maybe. But I think One Battle After Another just kind of just coming out was probably the best thing that could have happened for it, probably. And look at all these emojis. That's a lot of hold on. Look at all these emojis in chat. Oh my god. See, you get all that if you become a member of the channel or if you gift memberships. So yeah, consider becoming a member. It really does mean a lot. Yeah, these streams are doing pretty good. I think I might try to do like a video and a stream every week or so, at least for November. Red last. What? What about red last? Bye, Christian. Bye. Wait, why am I going by? Hey, Josephine. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's AJ saying that. Yeah, hi. Read my last comment. Wait, what was your last comment? Well, let me look at what your last comment was. ZJ13, go. If Doomsday delays Dune 3, I'm gonna become a certain person. Marvel will have to get a restraining order against me. No! If anything, I feel like Doomsday would be the one that's delayed, because it's like they're probably gonna do reshoots and stuff. It's probably not gonna be finished by the time. I would bet that it might not even be finished by the time that movie comes out. It might just come out like April the next year, so I don't know. It's about a singing frog whose music heals sickness. Oh, wait, you're still talking to AJ. I'd like to see Ryan Coogler adapt the book and Miles Caton voice the singing frog. That'd be funny. But let's see. They shaved Timmy's head. Obviously, it's important. The Ballad of Tubbs Marshfield. Oh, you're still talking to each other. Have you seen the Best Picture winner, Oliver? No, I have not. Timmy and Emma got baldified. Exactly. I want the Safdies to adapt his children's picture book called Eraser by Anna Kang. Oh, it's a really cute book about an eraser in a school of writing utensils. Oh. Let's see. Oh, there's the Skibbity cast. Oh yeah, I have a Skibbity toilet emoji. Skibbity boop 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 boop. Skibbity boop 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 boop. Will Timmy and Leo do an actors on actors? It'd be a missed opportunity if they don't. I don't know. I mean, they might actually. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, I don't know. Apparently, Zootopia 2 is good. I mean, yeah, I figured. Yeah. Are you gonna dance with the devil? What? What? What do you mean? What do you mean dancing with the devil? Oh, no. I can also see the Safdies adapting a children's picture book called Mr. Walker Steps Out of the Walking Signal Figure Who Steps Out of the Walking Signal Street Sign. Mr. Walker Steps Out by Lisa Gaff. Oh. Is it true that they are doing a Skibbity Toilet movie? I mean, I think they announced that, like, Michael Bay was going to do a Skibbity Toilet movie, but I really don't think it's going to go anywhere. I really, really do not think that's going to be real. Ugh. Zootopia 2 is the safest Is the second safest billion-dollar bet this year. I'm going to make a solid haul. It's going to make a solid haul in the U.S. But I heard it's popular in Asia. Would not be surprised. We know for a fact that the Skibbity Toilet movie is going to win Best Picture. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's definitely going to win Best Picture. Absolutely, it's going to sweep. Funko Pop movie, Skibbity Toilet movie, Labubu movie, all confirmed. Yep, everyone put those Oscar emojis in chat. We know it's gonna win Best Picture. Like, these movies are gonna be the Best Picture front runners. I mean, my God, it's so obvious that they are gonna be winning Best Picture. It's so obvious. Six. Are we really making 6-7 jokes on my channel? Are we really doing this, Leo? Are we really gonna do 6-7 jokes? 6-7. Are we really doing this, Leo? Are we really gonna do this? Are we really making 6-7 jokes on my channel? Is it just me, or has the year produced the strongest 5 to 6 Best Picture contenders in a while? I mean, I haven't seen them. We'll have to see, but yeah, I don't know. How old are you, Mr. Cast? 27. I can't understand 6-7. I think the whole point is that you can't understand. I think that's the joke. A Julia Ducournau or David Cronenberg, a Very Hungry Caterpillar movie would be sick. Ooh, what is this? Close-up cast is scary. New GIF. Oh no! Why attack me like that? Because you decided to put 6-7 in my godforsaken chat. You and me both have Park Chan-wook getting director. What precursors will he get? I'm suspecting he genuinely could maybe get in. And obviously look out for the Globes. The Globes could obviously do it, but yeah. You know what's better than 6-7? 25. Coco Melon movie's going to win Best Picture in 2027. Oh my God, we've entered brain rot territory. We've entered full on. You know what's better than 6-7? Jay Kelly. Have you ever predicted 5, 6, 7, or 8 films in early predictions that got in for Best Picture? Froze, couldn't hear you to answer my question. You and me both have a Park Chan-wook movie getting director. What precursors will he get? I'm thinking BAFTA, maybe DGA, because he's the most well-known international director of the bunch, and maybe Golden Globes. We'll have to see. No, not a Noah Baumbach or Greta Gerwig fan. I don't know. Christian said 6-7. Ah! If Jay Kelly wins Best Picture this year, would it be the worst winner since Crash? I have not seen Crash, but I can't imagine it's worse than Anora. So I can't say. Seven, 8, 9. Count to 21. No, what is happening right now? Why is my chat becoming so brain rotted with memes? Oh my God, what are we doing? What are we doing? Look, I'm like, y'all are killing me with these memes. I need sustenance. I need sustenance. You all caused me this pain with all these 6-7 memes. I demand Ko-Fi money. I demand Ko-Fi money after all that you've done to me. You guys are gonna make him crash out. You're gonna make him crash out, bro. I'm gonna crash out. A hot take. I don't think Crash is that bad. It's one of the best picture winners ever. No, but I don't think it's a dumpster fire. I've not seen Crash, so I can't give my opinion on it. 1, 6, 7 after another. Oh my God. Oh God. I hate. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pockets on a table. Pockets mark the difference between a gentleman and a bum with a capital B that rhymes with a P and it stands for pool. What is happening right now? What are you talking about? What are you talking? Best I could do is $6 to $7. Okay, yeah, send me $7. Good, yeah. How about all this? All of you send me $6 or $7 on Ko-Fi. How about that? You send me $6 or $7. I dare you. I double dare you. You won't do it. You won't send me or hell, or what about $6.70? What about that? What if you did that? What if all of you started sending me $6.70? Huh? You think that'd be funny? You think that'd be funny? Ow. If all of you sent me on Ko-Fi $6.70, would that sustain your entertainment? Would that fulfill your hunger for memes? Would that satiate you? Or say my name, Durgan Heinkel? I think that maybe Riz Alpha Aura Sigma Gyat. Thanks, guys. I know I could count on you. I know I could count on you for making to make my chat very intelligent. You know, make it like my chat is very smart right now. Oh. Oh, God. Ugh. What are we doing right now? No, what? I agree. I'm glad Mikey and Sean won their Oscars. They gave us a good character that's bound to be memorable and spoof for generations. Ugh. Do you remember the controversial Spider-Man and Elsa videos? Oh, yeah. Oh, Elsa Gate? Oh, I remember that. Oh. Did you see the Oscar expert is predicting this less-known actor named Seymour Butts for Best Actor? Wow, Seymour Butts. What? Hey, wait a minute. Are Ariana fans really harassing people who dislike Wicked? It's not that deep. Yeah, they are. It's stupid. Whoa, what are your candidates for international so far? I think the 4 are safe right now. It's like, it was just an accident, sentimental value, no other choice, The Secret Agent, and I think honestly, I don't see how those 4 are not locked in right now. They are so locked in. And the last one, I feel like could be like there's a few options. Although I'm going with Sirat right now. I'm going with Sirat. So yeah, that's kind of the one I'm going with. Christian must think this chat is a mistake. I'm considering it. I'm like Batman in the Dark Knight. I'm considering it. Let's see. You should see my last chat and you should see my last chat ended at that. Blake is the Spider-Woman. Bye. Oh god. People are saying Arivo is shaded Seyfried when asked about other actors she auditioned with. Is this true? I don't know. I have no idea. Neon is probably going to have 4 international films. Probably, yeah. Did you notice the pun in my name? Durgan Heinkel. I have no idea. I have no idea what the pun in your name is. I hope it's not a slur. Yes, I don't get it. Mr. Cass, are you holding space for Wicked to be a 6 or 7 out of 10? Oh my god. Inhale the memes, exhale the memes, inject the memes into my bloodstreams. There are good memes, and there are bad memes. Why has God abandoned us? Help me. I'm gonna make a film that's 69 minutes long. Well, why isn't it 67 minutes long, huh? Or even better, you could send me $67. You can either send me $6.70, or you can send me $67 on Ko-Fi.com/Christian Hannah. We need to eat! We need to eat! What are your thoughts on Jack Doherty? That guy's an idiot. I barely have any idea who he is. God abandoned us a long, long time ago. That is true. After that, I will do a film that is 4 hours and 20 minutes long. What about 67 goober tokens? No! Mainline Productions, no! I need real I need real money. I need money. I need real money. Goober tokens don't work in the real world. They don't. What does my... Oh yeah, I have like 12 viewers right now. It's dying. We are dying. Oh nope, we have 11 viewers right now. Okay, not Jack Doherty is one of the worst people of our generation. I have no idea who that is. So I think I might get ready to hop off stream. Does anybody have any final thoughts before we head out? Like or any like final memes or final donations maybe? Oh, okay. Leo Tennyson says, bye. Bye, Leo Tennyson. Bye. See you, Hannahcast. Bye. Ice Cube should win Best Actor. Oh, yeah. Where he's like, it's you? It's you. How could you? Would you say that... Would you say if we rate you on attractiveness, it would be between a 6 or a 7? Well, that's higher than I thought it would be, so yeah. So Ariana friends are mad at Amanda. Why? I have no idea. Exhale the memes, exactly. But yeah, everyone, I think I might get ready to head off right now. Like Ariana got the role, it's done. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure even Ariana Grande wouldn't want this. Well, I don't know. But yeah, guys. Picture War of the Worlds, director War of the Worlds, actress Rihanna and Smurfs. Actor tied between Ice Cube and Indy the dog. No, Indy the dog deserves better than whatever we're doing in this. But yeah, bye 6-7, bye. Yeah, I think that'll about do it for this stream. We said things. We said things here. So yeah, have a good let's go 6-7. Let's Minecraft chicken jockey. Like I walks to a boar, then 6-7 walks out. We're not even trying right now, man. We're not even trying. You're not even trying. But yeah, I think I'll about do it for this stream, everybody. Have a good day, everybody. Yeah, bye. Bye. Stream every Sunday. We'll have to see about that. We'll have to see. But I'm definitely going to try to do a video and a stream every week. So, bye.